10 minutes till I become a superhero. 15 minutes till I die. And take them all with me. It's just enough time to tell you how the world collapsed, with my sister and me in the middle of it. The one good thing about this lousy world is that it has no nukes. Dallas Palmer and his band of superheroes threw all the nukes into the sun, got rid of the knowledge and those who had it, and got rid of the superhero serum too. We were a world with no nukes and only dead superheroes for over 100 years. Last year, a nuclear bomb destroyed Moscow. The next day, 12 countries announced they had nukes in their arsenals. Suddenly, magically. We found out later how that happened. But for now, my sister and I, we're just trying to get by. Without parents, I raised her. I supported her. I was an English lit teacher. Times are bad. Schools are shutting down all over the country. No new schools are being opened. My school was shut down. I was fired without prospects. Robin was a waitress. A waitress. We didn't think about nukes. We needed to get through the month. Robin had a crazy idea. Jack Fowler, the richest man in the country, a billionaire, was financing a movie about Maiden of the Mist. She became a superhero and then became a pacifist, refused to fight. Her government sent its own superheroes against her, killed her family. It's a tragic story, but everyone loves her today. Fowler was holding countrywide auditions for his Maiden movie, open to everyone. If you wanted, you could audition no matter who you were. She looked like Maiden a bit. Never acted. The salary would set us for life. She tried. They asked to see her again. Fowler himself did. Young, handsome, a billionaire. Asked her over for dinner. She agreed. He has a hall of superheroes, standing there like gods, dressed like heroes, shiny. He worships them. His people wax them into position every morning. After a couple of auditions, a couple of dates, she spent the night. When he slept, she saw his computer. She didn't mean to, but the information was right there. Fowler was the one responsible for the nukes. He was the one selling the nukes anonymously in the black market. Bombing Moscow was a demonstration that he had the weapons. Only, there were no nukes. He created small satellites above the Earth that he can move. He sold the remote controls to those satellites to the highest bidders. Each satellite, unknown to the buyers, held a superhero, not a nuke. The remote aims and releases the superhero at the target. When dropped from so high up, the superhero gains speed and hits the ground with a massive explosion. It looks like a nuke. A Fowler Company chopper comes in and collects the superhero immediately after the explosion. Who's to know? He held a live video auction. No one could see him, but he could see everyone else. 15 countries attended. As proof that he had the weapons, he bombed Moscow. Moscow was annihilated. Countries bought their controls to the nukes as quickly as possible. No one could afford not to have one. They were selling for more than $1 billion apiece. No one had time to check the explosion wasn't radioactive. But that was only part of his plan. His scientists were working on rediscovering the serum. They were done, they thought. They were ready. Fowler was using the auditions to find women he likes, to bed, to brainwash, to become totally his. He would then turn them into superheroes. While the world was plummeting into turmoil because of the threat of nuclear wars, Fowler would be its savior. With new superheroes. Superheroes he owned, body and soul, brainwashed to do what he said, in love with him, betting him. Such a perfect plan. But my sister found out about it. And he didn't know. At first.